if I can have Vinay Chandra.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I come here every year. And
Use the mic closer.
I come here every year, but this year is an exciting time for us as a company. Last year when I was here, we were more of a remote support company for carriers, and we have moved into mobile support management, and we are the leading players in that space right now, and I'll talk about that. Founded in January 2009 and come a long way, working with Verizon at that time and now with many more carriers right now. Leading provider of mobile support management, self-care products, remote support, device care, CRM, client analytics, a full spectrum of products. Raised $6 million in October 2013, and we have a strong revenue stream with our existing customers.
5 minutes on the clock, not 2.
Mobile support management as a portfolio for enterprise mobility and mobile care operators. So if you see, we have remote support for Android. For Works, we won the ISV of the Year award at the Google Summit this year. And we have a self-service and messaging product for enterprises, which we have just launched yesterday. Mobile operators already, we had the remote support product, which is deployed with many customers, but we expanded that portfolio with a lot more services deployed in this year. The customer journey, which we talk about with operators, which we saw because operators are using, trying to reduce cost for support, we are helping across the whole journey. The customer tries to come and try to solve calls for a problem, and we're trying to reduce that cost which the operator has to pay. So it starts with the subscriber tools, which we help with self-care. The subscriber tries to solve the problem on their own. And then, of course, they move to tutorials, and then move the client data across to the care agent, where the care agent is able to try and solve the problem for them. And of course, in the end, if they need to, they use the remote support to solve the problem. We have 4 customers at this time: AT&T, T-Mobile, Vodacom, and EE, different geographies. And I would like to just go through a video so that we can show you share the product by itself. Can we roll the video? So as you can see, a typical use case would be a customer care agent will use the self-care product, try to figure out what the problem is on their device, and that's the self-care product they will run. And if they see any problem which they can be fixed from the client, the client will try to fix the problem. You will have the options available. If not, they will run a tutorial from the same client application. And the tutorials are pretty self-explanatory. User can follow the tutorials and run. And if the tutorial doesn't solve the problem, then the customer will call the customer care. And there, of course, in the US, the number is 611. In other countries, it might be different. And as they call the customer care, they walk through the IVR system, flow through the IVR system, and they will try to reach and speak to the agent. And as the call is being routed to the agent, the AetherPal service will collect the data from the client, run the diagnostic on device, and put that into the CRM dashboard of the care agent. So when the care agent receives a call, they already have the information about the device in front of them. And of course, they can get into details and apply the fixes from the dashboard itself. And of course, if that doesn't solve the problem, then they can run the remote control software to take control of the consumer's device and then be able to solve the problem. So if you see all along, there's a whole journey, the customer care journey which is happening. The subscriber who has a problem, could not solve it through self-care or tutorials, was able to call the care agent, and without repeating what the problem is, the care agent knew what the problem was and is able to solve the problem all across the journey. All of this happening with deployment of one client in the device, and that client application, you're using that client, you can deploy multiple services over that. Thank you very much.
Great. All right. Yes, we get a question for Vinay.
Yeah, what is your experience on the acceptance from the consumer of having that type of application on their phone?
What we have seen is the consumers are pretty excited about using it, trying it out so far, and the percentage adoption we have seen is almost 60 to 70% at this time. And invariably, we embedded with the My Account app for the care agent, so that helps the adoption of the My Account app of the carriers too.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Excellent.